Hey guys, it's your boy Vladis, and I'm recording this video pretty late. My mouth is a little weird because I had a deep cleaning today, which I had to numb my mouth. But I wanted to kind of give my thoughts and feelings and reaction to the recent PTR changes for TTK. Overall, I think the changes are good. It's hard for me to say because numerically I hate it. I really hate the fact that the numbers are beyond inflated. We're dealing with hundreds, if not thousands of stats when it comes to like level 20 gear now. And I just think it's going to, if we keep the same format, it's going to get even more ridiculous once we're level 30, 40, or even end game at 50. So the number format I hate. Everybody hates it. But without enchants, it actually feels pretty good. Like, as someone who is, you know, a melee, or whether it's a rogue or a fighter, I can actually go up against a mage, and it's not just getting 1 or 2 shot. Now, mind you, in the PTR on Tuesday, we only had access up to level 20 gear that were rare. And then today we had, I think we had some epic. I really didn't play that much today, but we need to have a hard conversation, Intrepid, and the bulk of what I'm about to say in this video revolves around enchanting. I'm just going to say it. Remove it completely from live. I've talked to a lot of people about this particular subject. I know people have spent hundreds of gold on enchanting their gear, but we all know we are testers. We aren't players, and so I will get over it, and so will everybody else. I think currently the way TTK works is actually good on the PTR, but what doesn't make it so good is enchanting. And I think this system needs to be completely reworked. It needs to be rethought of how you guys want to do it. I don't care. I don't care if you want to make it, you know, an end game system only. I'm an advocate of that too. If you are going to make it available to all levels, to where you can enchant level 0 gear or level 10 gear, 20 gear, I think the threshold should be far less, meaning that level 0 gear, you can potentially have only enchanted maybe 1 or 2 times before you'll either destroy the piece or just reset the piece back to 0. And then as you go with higher thresholds, you can maybe push that, maybe instead of 1 or 2, now you can go 2 to 3 for level 10 gear, maybe 3 to 4. But these powers of enchanting, I think it's so much. And this is what's inflating TTK. I personally think this enchanting system just needs to be reformatted, redesigned from the ground up in a different way. Whether you are only affecting maybe a single tertiary stat on a +1 instead of it just all being affected, I don't care. It ain't my job. But I think right now, if you were to remove enchanting completely from live, every gear that's enchanted, remove it, bring it all to 0, and put in these current changes, I think TTK will actually be in a really good spot. I do. I think it'll be a really good spot. I think if you keep enchanting how it is on PTR and it carries everything over into live the same way, I don't know how much effect these TTK changes are going to be for some people. Some people are ridiculously geared with that same gear being very highly enchanted. So I don't know what you guys want to do. Again, this is going to be a hard thing. I personally am just an advocate of removing the system entirely, redesigning it from the ground up whenever you have a better system in mind, because we also are going to have other vertical forms of progression that are going to be coming in later. Tempering, jewel crafting, and socketing, all these things. If we can't even get enchanting in a good spot, and then we start adding these other vertical, it's just going to get even more ridiculous. And then we're going to go back to the same thing. So I say to you, take it out of the game completely. Just remove it. Remove enchanting entirely until you guys have a more fleshed out, more thought out way on how you guys want to give enchanting to the players. But as it currently stands, I think the system's busted. I just do. The system's busted. I think the way you guys recalibrated stats, I wouldn't have done it this way personally. Again, I am not a designer by any means, but I just think having these really inflated numbers looks gross, and it's just something that I think is not good for the longevity of the systems, and having to explain the system with these really large numbers at these super early levels. And that's why I say the main culprit of it all is the enchanting system, because if you guys just want to leave it as is, it's very convenient then to inflate these numbers to ridiculous amounts, because then you guys don't have to touch the system. But to me, it seems like a shortcut. And this is why I think this is our conversation. Don't shortcut this. Don't. You guys are reformulating each of the stats, which I thought that's what you guys were doing. You guys are. But don't shortcut then the enchanting system. This system is cool, but it's also very busted. So you guys need to literally just remove it as it currently stands. And I can guarantee you there'll be some people that might bitch and moan. Who cares? Again, we're all testers here. We're not players. We're looking for something that's going to bring TTK down to a reasonable level and make PvP more fun. And removing the enchanting system will do exactly that on top of these changes. So that's just sort of my thing. That's my opinion. I wasn't going to really make this video, but I really found it to be very important to do this. I'm right now currently trying to work on a rogue video to give my feedback on the rogue. But spoiler alert, buff rogue, please. That's the bulk of my video for the rogue. I think the rogue needs some changes and it needs some buffs. So I will go into that once I make that video. But what do you guys think? Have you guys experienced the PTR on TTK? What are your thoughts on TTK? What are your thoughts on enchanting in general? I think enchanting right now is a very busted thing in Ashes of Creation. Do you guys agree with me that it needs to be removed entirely and just reformulated, redesigned entirely? Please leave me your thoughts down in the comment section below. Again, if you like this video, give it a like, sub for more Ashes of Creation content, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, guys.